going on, guys? JSGC here. It's all action go for Manchester City, making another summer signing, this time bringing in Rayan Cherki from Olympique Lyonnais, or Lyon, over in France. One of the hottest prospects this summer that Man City have managed to do for a fantastic deal in what is a brilliant attacking player who I'm really excited to see in the sky blue of Manchester City, both heading towards the Club World Cup and beyond as well. So before I do crack on with this video welcoming Rayan Cherki to Manchester City, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, to subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. I'm going to keep you guys up to date every single day with all the latest City transfer news here on YouTube. So if you haven't already, do subscribe. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. You can check out my X, Instagram and TikTok. They're all in the description, along with my email if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. We're aiming for 500 likes, and also don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including welcoming Rayan Cherki to Manchester City. So he's a player that we bring in from Olympique Lyonnais over in France. He's had a brilliant season in Ligue 1. He's of course impressed with the France national team, making his debut in the Nations League semi-final for France, making a short cameo appearance from the bench where he scored a goal, grabbed an assist, grabbed an average rating in just 30 minutes of over 8 out of 10 for his performance. And he's a very exciting, very aggressive kind of player who just loves to create and cause problems. He's a nuisance is what he is, and he's exactly the kind of player that you want when it comes to your attacking capabilities, in particular in the final third, which is why Manchester City have chosen to invest and bring in Rayan Cherki. Now, Cherki's bow-footed. One of the things, my favourite things about him is he's not a player who's going to predominantly be playing on one side or the other. He's not going to be a player that goes through the middle or goes on the left or goes on the right. He'll drift in and out because he can do it all for City. He's a mover. He likes to manoeuvre himself around. I think of him like an attacking Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva likes to drop deep. He's a very good defender. Again, a bit of a nuisance kind of player. Same with Cherki, apart from Cherki isn't going to be one of them players who's going to drop deep, because I don't think that really suits his credentials. That might be wrong. That might be something City choose to work on with Rayan Cherki, with Pep Guardiola and the coaches over the coming seasons. But for me, it's all about what he can offer in attack for Manchester City. We lose Kevin De Bruyne, of course, one of the best creative players in the world, one of the best midfielders that the Premier League has ever seen, that Man City have ever seen, and is a huge loss for City. So it's all about City now, because you can't replace like for like Kevin De Bruyne. So you're going to try and bring in somebody who is brand new, who's got fresh ideas, fresh energy, of a good age, who's got lots of potential, and that's exactly what Rayan Cherki offers. He ticks all them boxes for City. So I'm really excited to see what he can do, and the fact that he can use both feet very comfortably and likes to take set pieces is very good. Man City's set pieces haven't been very good, and City apparently working on bringing in a new set piece coach means that hopefully we can prosper on our set pieces. And one thing he is going to do is keep all of the Premier League defenders guessing about which side he's going to go on, because you know, I look at how teams try and deal with players like Mohamed Salah, who's playing on the right hand side, and obviously with him being predominantly left footed, everyone's going to show him onto his right foot, and it makes marking him a difficult job, but it can be a little easier when you know which way they want to go. We have the problem with Phil Foden. You always know he wants to drift inside and go on his left foot. Erling Haaland, you know that he wants to go on his left foot. Everyone was doing that with Joško Vardiol, that he's been working on and developed a really tidy finish on his right foot, and Rayan Cherki's bow-footed, so you don't know if he's going to go onto his left or onto his right. And we lost Kevin De Bruyne, who was very comfortable using both of his feet, both right foot and left foot, and very good with using both of his feet to create and score goals, and Cherki can do that for Manchester City as well. Now, I have seen some people commenting about some concerns about Cherki, about people thinking that he's got a bad attitude, that he's going to start you know, throwing a little paddy fit, he's going to start you know, throwing his toys out the pram, a bit of a tantrum kind of player. What I will say is City don't put up with egos. Pep Guardiola doesn't put up with egos. goes either. So if he is one of them kind of players, he's in for a rude awakening at Manchester City. But I don't sit here and watch Rayan Cherki play week in, week out to know too much about him. Obviously, being an attacking player, it's important that if he does get dispossessed, he tries to work hard to win the ball back. Is he willing to track back? Is he willing to help Manchester City defensively? Because we're a team that like to attack, we like to get forward, but teams like to counter against Manchester City. So if you're going to get dispossessed and you're just going to surrender the ball and give up, that attitude isn't going to cut it at any top Premier League team. Now, I have no doubt that Cherki's going to learn all of these lessons and then some more if he does have it about his game, because he's obviously only 21 years old. He's got a lot of developing to do. I'm not expecting him to come in and be a potential Ballon d'Or winner. Man City are going to come in and they're going to try and nurture him. They're going to try and bring out the very best in him to see what the quality is and what we're looking at to try and adapt him to be the best that he can be, both as an individual but also with the team as well. And there have been some players that have really struggled with adapting their game and trying to live up to the high expectations and demands of Pep Guardiola and that of Manchester City. And I would say that joining City as a football player, it's not for the faint-hearted. You have got to be a couple of things. Willing is one of them. You've got to be willing to learn. You've got to be willing to be patient, but you've also got to be incredibly determined as well. You've got to have the right attitude. If you've got determination and the right attitude, and along with your willingness to listen and learn, you will go very far at Manchester City Football Club. If Rayan Cherki has got that in his game along with all of his talents, then I have no doubt that he will go down as an all-timer for Manchester City. That is his potential. That is what he's got about him. So I'm hoping we can bring out the very best in him and he can showcase his qualities for Manchester City and can help Manchester City go from our aims of being a team that have struggled but managed to achieve Champions League football for next season and finishing in the top 5 of the Premier League. We don't want to be finishing in the top 5 and settling for chasing a top 5 spot. We want to be a team competing to win the biggest and best trophies. We want to be finishing first in the Premier League. We want to be lifting the Premier League trophy at the end of the season. We want to be winning the domestic cups. We want to lift up the League Cup and the FA Cup. We want to win the Champions League. That's the ambition. That is what all of the players want to do. And bringing in these fresh new players with high energy and fresh motivation, new players who haven't been there, done that and worn the t-shirt, is just as good in my experience as it is of having players who have been there, done that and worn the t-shirt, because complacency can become a matter, and it's so important to have new blood around not just the coaching staff that City have been targeting, but also the playing squad as well. And Cherki has got that, along with Tijani Reinders, mixed in along with Rayan Cherki. We're looking here at 3 fantastic signings made at the early parts of this summer transfer window, as City now push towards trying to win the Club World Cup, and then we can begin our preparations ahead of what is going to be a very busy start to the Premier League season from August onwards. So that's the direction that we're heading in. I'm sure City's business isn't done here. There'll be outgoings and may potentially be some more incomings as well. The transition continues for Manchester City, and Manchester City adding another high quality, exciting young player to their squad. I'm delighted with this bit of business. I can see Rayan Cherki being one of the best bits of business that City could have done this summer, but he has the potential to be an all-timer. He has the potential to be one of the greatest at Manchester City due to his age and the quality that he's got. All he's got to do is be willing to learn and have that determination and keep his ambition and keep his motivation, and he can go there and then some. Very exciting player. Looking forward to seeing him in the sky blue of Man City, making his debut for Manchester City, playing at the Etihad Stadium week in, week out, and showcasing his quality as well. Really exciting, really looking forward to it. So welcome Rayan Cherki to Manchester City, City's newest signing from Lyon. So that has been today's video. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. We're aiming for 500 likes. Any help towards that would be great. Also, don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including welcoming Rayan Cherki to Manchester City. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. It is free to subscribe. I'm going to keep you guys up to date every single day with all the latest City transfer news here on YouTube. You don't want to miss a thing, so do subscribe. It is free. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description if you want to go and follow me on my X, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description, so if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships or any videos or any general business inquiries, and I'll see you all real soon for the next one. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.